Hello, once again, thank you for joining me. Hopefully by this stage your body is warm. If you haven't done any sort of warm-up, then I would suggest looking at our Surya Namaskar or Sun Salutation warm-up video. It's about 12 minutes where the body's just able to get into a space ready for any advancing postures or sequences. So if you're ready to work through crow pose, it's quite fun to play with, it's a type of inversion, then here we go. So in our last sequence we ended in the Mahalo squat, separating the feet just wider than hip distance apart, tilting the feet 45 degrees, drawing your elbows in towards your knees, pelvis forward, extending through the crown of your head so to straighten out your spine. When you're ready, grounding the hands shoulder width apart, spreading your fingertips wide, middle finger faces the front of the room. Now you're going to think chaturanga arms as you draw your elbows in towards one another. A common mistake that I often see in my teaching practice is the flaring of elbows where you lose the strength in the upper arms. So when you're ready, you want to shift your feet slightly backwards so to create space, and then drawing your hips upwards, walking your feet in towards your body, and then placing your knees on the backs of your triceps. Another mistake that I often see is the flaring of the knees, again losing the strength in the upper arms. So drawing the knees to the back of the triceps, almost towards your armpits. You can start by shifting your weight forward, just gaining confidence as you move your hips over towards your wrists. Try and keep your index finger mound firmly plugged in towards your mat. This is option 1. Slowly release as you rest, exhale. Just taking time to move through the variations of your crow pose. When you're ready, you can draw your elbows in towards one another again, keeping the elbows stable. Start by shifting one heel towards your glute, coming forward, feeling lightness through the other toe or the grounded toe. Grounding your lifted foot and then shifting the weight onto the other side. Drawing your heel in towards your glute. Once again, do this as many times as you need just to build the strength to move through the full expression of crow. Taking a moment. Once again, grounding your hands shoulder width apart, coming forward onto your tippy toes, shifting your hips upwards, finding your knees at the back of your triceps. Start by lifting one heel, possibly the other, drawing your toes towards one another. Keep squeezing the elbows in towards one another, tucking the chin in just slightly. Hold. You can release back into the Mahalo squat. That is option 3. Then the final expression or the final transition into crow requires the feet to move simultaneously. So finding or setting up the hands, coming onto your tippy toes, drawing your knees towards the back of your triceps, shifting your weight forward, coming to your toes as lightly as possible so to eventually lift the toes simultaneously, heels towards your glutes, squeeze the elbows, squeeze the heels towards your glute, tuck the chin in, the neck is relaxed and long. Remember to keep breathing. Gently finding your way back into your Mahalo to rest.